Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode I'm going to be showing you how to cook this kind of veg. It's called pumpkin leaves or Muboora in my dialect. In my Shona language it's called Muboora. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to cook it, the recipe for Muboora, the Zimbabwean way to be specific. So you start by washing this muriwo. You wash it thoroughly because it's from a runner plant. It's close to the ground. So when it's raining or when you are watering it, it tends to stick with soil. So you have to clean it thoroughly so that you won't be chewing soil. You know the feeling. So after washing it, you put it together like the way you put vegetables together when you are cutting them. Then you cut it. And the other thing of emphasis is make sure you use soft leaves. Don't use hard leaves. Make sure you use soft leaves and you cut it into smaller pieces. Our old grandmas used to just tear it and throw it in the pot. Oh, I used to love it though, but I don't like it that way. I like it to be like smaller pieces so that it will be smoother when you are eating. You won't be seeing like real big pieces. Okay, so you chop it the way I'm doing, exactly the same way you just chop vegetables. After that, you then set it aside. Some they wash it after chopping, but I love to wash it before. You get it? Yes. This is a very delicious and very nutritious veg. We eat it in Zimbabwe and other African countries. We eat it with pap. Then after that, you put your pot on the fire and you add a little amount of water, just a little amount of water. Emphasis on little amount of water. By the way, shout out to my dolphin pots. And then after the water boils, this is the time you add your Muboora in the pot. You add it after the water boils. Some they like to use bicarbonate of soda for the Muboora to break, like for it to break very well. But I didn't use bicarbonate of soda because it makes me sometimes to have a running stomach. And then you put that aside. It's time for you to chop your tomatoes. You chop your tomatoes into smaller cubes, very small cubes, as small as possible. I didn't want to use a grater for some reasons, but you can chop it like this. By the way, my name is Elora and this is the Real Elo YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your support. If you are a returning subscriber, shout out to you and you are the real G. I thank you guys for your support. I thank you for the love you show me. I really don't take that for granted. I thank you. Please do well to subscribe, do well to share, do well to like my videos. Comment, leave some comments of how you see my videos, what I have to adjust, what I need to change, and the other content you are expecting to see from me. As we grow this baby channel together forever, we are here to stay. Okay, yes, back to what is happening. So like I was saying, you must put a little amount of water. This is the reason. The water will be absorbed by the veggies. So when you see that there is no more too much water in the pot, it's time for you to add your fish oil. You can add any type of oil you want, be it butter. If you are using peanut butter, this is the point, you can add your peanut butter. If you are using margarine, some they use whatever, coconut oil or whatsoever oil you want to use, you add in your pot and you mix a little bit. You just turn it a little bit, then it's time to add other ingredients. I just used maybe 4 or 5 ingredients. The reason being that I love the original taste of this veg. I love the original taste. So you know, if you put too much spice, like the taste will be a bit diluted. So I didn't want that. That's why you see I just used a little spices. I added my tomatoes and then I added my onion. And then if you know me, or if you have watched my previous cooking videos, you know how much I love Benny spice. I love this spice so much. I love it. And it has salt in it, and it tastes very well. I added the spice. I added 2 actually, because I needed to feel it. Like I said, it has salt. So after this, you don't need to add too much salt in your relish or whatsoever you're cooking. And the other reason why I put tomatoes on top of the veggies is for it to cook using steam. Yes, I use draja as well, medium spice. I have a child, so she doesn't like spicy food. That's why I always use this medium curry. And then after that, you close it. Allow it to cook, because the steam is the one that is cooking. After a few minutes, I can say maybe about 5 minutes of cooking on low heat, not too high heat, because it's gonna burn at the bottom and you won't like it. So after a few minutes, you turn it the way I'm doing on the video. And on the turning, please put in mind that you'll be pressing a little bit so that you'll be breaking the veggies and allow them to mix very well. As you can see, like everything is just so visible. You'll be turning like that and breaking into smaller particles, and make sure everything is mixing up together very well. Believe me, this veg is very nice. For those who know and for those who don't know, you can try it. It's actually very nice. As you can see, it's giving. It is giving. It was yummy and we enjoyed. It's healthy, it is nutritious, and it's also delicious at the same time. After testing, I saw there was need to add a little amount of salt. Remember that spice, I said it had salt already. So it's just as good as done. It's now almost ready to serve. But allow it to simmer a little bit for the spices to mix very well and for them to intertwine or whatsoever. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. You see? And remember the amount of water I put, but this is how it's looking like at this point. Try this and you will thank me later. If you know me, I love meat. So it was time for me to prepare my pork, but I struggled a lot, not just small, a lot, because the meat was frozen and it was sticking to each other. Do you call it each other? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So I was using my knife to separate it. I couldn't finish the video for the meat because my space was running out, unfortunately. But there we go. This was super nice. This food was yummy. This food was super yummy. We really enjoyed, and you can take a closer look and see how delicious it looks. You can taste it with your eyes. I know you can. This was super yummy. Look at that. We were done eating. I was so full. I really enjoyed this meal and I was so proud of myself being a mother, cooking for my family, and they enjoyed. I took just a banana for dessert. A banana won't hurt, believe me. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Please do well to subscribe, share, like. Bye. See you in the next video.